Look at this scenery. All right, I do love coming out here. I'm out in Newport. This is at the edge of Ledge Street. Little private property over there, so I don't hang out here too long. But the view is fantastic. Making a follow-up video on the Air 2S, and this time I'm focusing strictly on the camera, not the overall performance. The overall performance of the drone I feel is fantastic, but now I want to focus in on the camera, more specifically how it does in low light and the variable Polar Pro filters, the 2-part pack that I bought, the 2 through 5 and the 6 through 9, and how they work on this drone. The caveat to this drone, or the elephant in the room, is it does not have an aperture or variable aperture. It's stuck at 2.8. So how do you work around that to be able to get as much data in as possible and not overexpose, that kind of stuff? So I shot a lot of the video in log with and without the variable ND filter, just to see the performance of it and whether or not A, they're worth it, and B, how well do they work? I can tell you this, I buy Polar Pro filters because structurally, man, they're perfect. I don't think their quality control has any issues. I never had any issues putting them on any of my other drones, my Osmo Action, anything. Whereas the DJI filters, I had an issue with putting on, like, the ND4 is a little bit rigid, I don't know. Anyway, I also like the idea of the variable. I can just put on, make my adjustments off of the histogram, send it out on its way, and it's good. All right, so anyway, the low light, I went to downtown Providence, and there's a picture I've been trying to get with the Mavic 2 Pro, with the original Mavic Air 2, and now the Air 2S. I feel like I finally got it. Circumstances worked out. It was after a storm, so the sky was that nice bright orange, red looking, and well, you'll see. But anyway, let's get into this video. I'm gonna start off showing some with and without the Polar Pro, and then we'll get into the low light and the night shots I got of downtown Providence. So while we're at Newport, let's see what we see. Yeah, of course I'm a member. No, we're not gonna go up to the club pot. All right, so we're leaving Newport. I think we got enough footage to really see what we wanted to see out here. But, so look, to come out to Newport, I think it's key to come out in the morning before it gets really crowded, before everybody starts to get out. Also, Newport's very scenic. You have these tour copters, you have the low flying planes advertising, that kind of stuff. So we're gonna get out of here. As a drone pilot, they make me very anxious. They fly kind of low. But I think we got what we came out here for. I'm looking forward to seeing how they are on the screen when I throw it up on the monitor. Looking forward to the difference. I shot everything in log. Really hoping to pull out a lot of good shots with this. All right, so that's it here for Newport. I'm gonna go over to show some of the low light I got in downtown Providence, and then we'll recap the whole video, and we'll also see how it looks on the monitor, all these shots. So, all right, let's move on to the next section. when the fog rolls in, it rolls in thick around here. You can't even see the Newport Bridge. No need for an ND filter now. All right, anyway, to wrap up this video, these Polar Pro filters work very well. Structurally, they attach, just like the predecessor, the Air 2, and also the Mavic 2 Pro. And when they lock on nice and tight. Now, having that variable option is a time saver, convenient. You put one of the two on, you adjust it to that lighting that you're looking for, and then you send it right out. And then you could make some further adjustments while you're out there with the shutter speeds, but really good, really convenient, time saver, and they work really well. Now, those nighttime, the low light videos of downtown Providence, when I got the band with the fire and all that, it was actually darker than it appeared in the video. So it was really cool that this video, or this camera sucked up so much light. The nighttime photos, that was a photo I've been chasing for a while, and I finally got it. Everything came together. There was a storm earlier the day that rolled out, so the sun came out just before it's time to go down. So the sky was that nice orange. The lights were on in the building. It was a weekday with a little bit of traffic. Very happy with the way that worked out, and I was able to get it with this particular drone. I'm looking forward to using this drone this summer, getting as much out of those Polar Pro filters as possible, and having a little bit of fun with it. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to ask me any questions or discuss it any further, hit me up below. And if you want to see more, subscribe. I'll catch you next time.